252.
252 this time?
Yep.
They didn't change the length, they just changed the pin.
Yeah, I said it must, we played on a different day, pin.
Shorter pin must have been. What was it before,
No,
for the 30s?
245.
That sure looks like the pin.
I think it was a little more left to Glenn actually, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
They can't move the pin.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Good luck, boys. I did you too.
Max, that's
I did you.
should be a good number though, at like 235.
Yeah, straight an answer here.
Cut. That's gonna be good. Don't cut too much. Right in a little nestled area there. Watch this. Get up. Get up. Oh, that's close. Oh, I think if that has 2 more feet, it's in the circle.
Because that's the pin placement, Pete, that we could see.
Good job, Pete. That's your best one in a while.
That's the pin placement. That's about where the hole was when we played right where you are.
Yes.
You want this?
Yeah.
No?
It was shy. It was just shy, I think, of where we
Right
were.
there. But that's
What, Ryan?
where were you?
It was just shy where you were.
Yeah.
Where the pin is now is where we could see before where all the
Went
arrows
past
was
the pin
going.
and went past the pin.
Yeah, because we said we wouldn't want to be back there.
Right. So now that's down in a little valley. The pin is.
Yeah.
That's 19 feet. So. Cut. No. 230, Glenn, good hit.
Good ball speed.
Yep.
Laid back a little bit, and I don't know if that has anything to do with a little bit of draw or no.
Something to have a little bit of draw. I can understand
I
it.
think that driver's gonna.
I can understand it.
It's gonna take a little bit of range
Yeah,
in.
it is, but I think it's better than what you had.
It's a different shaft and a different head now.
Yeah. But you
They're
hit.
both more suited for your swing, but you've changed your swing at the same time, which I think you had to, just because of what you were getting for spin. Well, I kind of got a free swing here, which is nice.
You're in the circle, we'd be happy with that.
You didn't need much, I'm telling you. I think
No, I
yours
just
was
get
even
over that
gonna,
little ridge, you
it was
fell
gonna
down.
funnel right into it.
Yeah.
Come on, not right out of there, huh?
You are.
Doesn't look like it.
I felt catty cornered a bit.
Yeah, well, it looks like I'm lined up here. We'll see here. Watch when I click this. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my trouble.
Good thing
Why
I
was
clicked
that?
yours. Well, it's just the way it was lined up
Maybe,
for layup.
oh, okay, because they're laying it for the green.
Yeah.
one.
But I clicked it for yours because it was offline.
Yeah,
on the surface.
that's right.
Right, no, I'm over
Good
that.
thing I did.
Gotta pay attention.
Well, it definitely started you a little more left then. You still would have been in the rock, but
Definitely gotta pay attention to some of that little detail.
Preacher says details matter.
Yep, he's right.
No, bad sign. Good time for it.
Let's make a putt, boys.
It's not hitting them drive irons well right now. They've been a strong suit of mine.
Yeah,
19 feet, Pete.
19.
Ooh, damn. Didn't need much.
That's the trough right there.
Like you were coming in this way. If you got to here, that would have released straight down in there.
Circle.
That's where the pin was. You'd be in the circle of the pin pretty well.
Okay, 7 down. That's more like a 12-foot pot.
Vic, you say the stamp was 11, did you?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
It's no more than 5.
I like that around, oh, puck 9 close to that. I like that more of like a 4-4. I like that
Just to the hole?
right around hole height, yeah. I think we did 4-3 when we went to the holes last time, so.
Okay. But we're ahead here.
I'm not worried about going through, but yeah, we are ahead a little bit. So let's go just past the holes.
Okay.
I think. And we'll go to the line.
Okay. And that way it gives you.
Does that look good?
Yeah, gives you guys a marker to go with if I don't get it in.
Is that enough, Dad? That might not be enough. That's not enough. Look how much that's breaking coming downhill.
Well, I'm just gonna let it fall down the hole or try to.
I'm gonna go up here, which
You're
is,
just gonna get it started, so you wanna get it out there and let her trickle down.
I'm gonna go 1 full cup. Is that 1 full cup, eh?
Okay,
Okay, line the cup.
About, yeah,
you know
okay.
where you are, so I'll. and I'm
I
just
still
gonna-
think he's gonna be right.
Well, put it where
You're
we got
just
a right
starting,
chance.
you're just starting the ball.
It's gonna go right, it's
Yeah,
gonna
so
go
it's
just
gonna go,
hang on.
Hard, it's gonna go hard,
Yeah,
right?
I gotta get, we're not missing wasting a pot. I'd rather miss it on the high side first.
That's 2 cups.
rather not mess it first.
I'm just gonna try not to move that pointer, but
Okay.
that's probably close to 3 cups. I like the looks of that. So just
the
past
hole.
the ball, yeah, the holes. Easy,
Oh, I hit it too hard.
easy. Now it's got a chance.
Oh,
Now it's good speed.
Just leave that ball there. That speed was pretty good.
I think, yeah.
0.3 push.
It almost dies at the hill and then falls down.
Okay, so I just need a little more.
Okay.
One three of a push and he still
Okay,
missed.
I got you perfect right now.
So you got a
know that
little
distance.
more, because he pushed it and still,
Yep, that exact distance is.
you don't wanna hit his ball.
Yeah, you don't want to hit it very hard because you want to end there.
That's where it stopped, yeah.
A little too soft. Damn it.
Oh.
Not much. You were 0.8 on the pole too.
So a little more again, Ryan.
Calling him for 4.8 though, which is the same speed you had.
So his ball landed right at my mark.
It's one of them putts that seems the higher you take it, the more it breaks, I think. Might have to firm it a little more.
Okay,
She's close,
just get this,
she's close, she's close.
yeah.
I played that up more. I mean, I don't want to go crazy.
No,
I played it up another hole.
okay,
I wouldn't mind putting just a hair more speed on it too.
well. I don't know if you want more speed, I guess it depends on,
Well, I'm just
you know
scared.
what you're doing.
I'm just scared it's one of them putts that no matter how high you play, it's just still
It's
catching
still
that
gonna
same
catch
ridge.
and go that ridge, yeah.
Unless you carry a little more speed, it gets you higher on the ridge.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Get it to the bottom of the ramp, and see what that does.
I never made any practice like I should have. I'd put 2 in. You're 4.8, I'd like it about 5. I mean, that's splitting hairs. You go 5.2, I'm sure I mess up last.
Yeah. Oh, went the other side. It turned, it straightened at the very end.
It was turning and turning, then it straightened.
Oh, it straightened at the end,
I was
just, it was on a line.
I was 0.7 also, I was scared to death of missing a right.
Good putt, Ryan, I think.
It looked different than yours, so I thought that meant it was going to hang on, you
Yeah,
know.
it did, still turned.
Damn. What an
Well,
opportunity.
no, but it stopped turning.
Yeah.
But it, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Once
Ours,
it's-
ours didn't?
Once it,
Ours was a little lighter, what was
Yeah.
his is 5-1.
Yeah.
yeah, that was the difference. The speed. And plus, if I didn't pull 0.7, I think I'd make it. But you pulled 0.8, and he pulled 0.3, so it was all pretty relevant.
Okay.
You weren't lined up there either. Pete.
No, sir.
I just looked back
I
and we
didn't
hit.
do it too. Yeah.
That's a bad angle for that pin.
It did.
But I thought we'd be aimed at the pin itself.
Well, you can't think about that. We just said that. You got to make sure you're lined up.
Get our details right.
Because I mean, these courses aren't set up for you going for all the greens. They're set
No.
up for hitting the fairway.
Hit the fairway over here,
So
yeah.
the machine's just going to line you up at the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, so we gotta, every time. set the
Par
pin.
3, they line you up at the pin.
Yeah.
The other holes, they line you up to hit the
So
fairway.
we wanna set up to the pin on these.
missed an opportunity for sure.
I thought he made that putt.
I think it was 3 good putts.
If you'd have got 2 more feet into the tee shot, it would have been down in the circle.
Yeah, you're
Like
probably.
it wouldn't have been in the hole, but
If it
went over
around
that.
the circle,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Had that big a break.
It would have caught that ridge and went down. Even if it wasn't in the circle, it would have been like a 6-foot putt.
So it's really your fault.
Oh, I know, I got it. Message received.
It was a bit too much fluff, but I got nothing else, so.
Did you set yourself on the pin? Yes, you did, yeah. Try to let up on it, just hit it,
I'm gonna choke.
we'll take our chance.
Choke on it a little bit. Awful. There's birdie now.
Okay.
Jack gets quite short when I'm choking on that. Really gotta-
Yeah, you
well,
go
you
down
really-
deep enough,
You
you
really gotta focus on getting down when you, because that's already a short shot. Like, look at that compared to my driver.
Oh, yeah.
And
You're already
then once you choke down, the bottom,
3 inches difference, for sure.
that's the play there.
Okay. 58.
Good shot. Yeah.
Donzie. 55, you got her.
Oh, I would have liked to have had that.
Oh, I know, that would be a
Wonderful start.
That would be a nice start, yeah.
At least we had you close off the get-go.
Which helps you, cause.
Yeah.
This is the story of our life, I guess.
Really, I'm
Golf
surprised.
race.
Adjustments went, no, yeah, that's the old scooper over.
That's from aiming over there.
I mean, you went
But you
1600.
went outside to inside.
I'd say that's from aiming.
But you gotta be stronger than your mind.
Almost gotta put your elbow right on your belt.
Well, just because you're aimed over there, you
Got a nice
can't,
drop there.
just because you're aimed over there, you can't let your mind say, hook it.
Yeah,
That was in my mind, it is
I know.
saying, you're aiming over there, so you gotta get over here.
Put her in a circle. All right, boys.
Not either, so.
7 feet, Pete.
Yep, you can't fool it, no it. Just nothing, I don't think. Little bit of break right here.
Yeah, I'm putting it right in the middle of the hole, Pete.
Yep. She's downhill, but just gotta start. All set?
Yep. Good butt. Off into it. 111. Just a little longer.
Yep, it is.
What did you try?
48.
That's very close.
It wasn't my club, I just got my body ahead of it. I do that when I try to get an extra 2 or 3
You got
yards.
46 there?
I got P.
That's base 115, you know that.
It was a decent putt, man.
Got lots of green there, I think, you know, anything over 105 is a great number, right up to 112. I'll put you just over here so we can get a putt. Yep.
Good swing.
Good strike.
Oh, be right.
Cut a little. Good thing I played you over that little bit. Great
Whoa,
shot.
Whoa,
I had
nice
to-
shot.
I had to play over that little bit. I wouldn't have, that catches that ridge on the left maybe and goes off.
Well, it's hit 9 foot something, 9'2".
That's a great shot. I don't know why you don't like to hit that club. It's a good club for you at that number.
Yeah, what is that?
The last time you hit that club and hit it nicely, you hit it 107, I remember. You did? Honest to God.
Well done. Either, I don't care what you did last time, that time was good one.
And the 50's not gonna go any more than 100. So,
No, the 50's no good there.
so but the pitching wedge is 115, so that's kinda
Yeah.
you're in between. Well, I won't aim it right now, 'cause you're already right there.
Right through the throat.
Your distance is perfect, so like, I probably need 108. I won't spin as much as you. Oh, way too far.
116.
Need a lot of work on my wedging, I'll tell you that.
Well, what way did we find here?
Oh,
One of them will be over there. Okay.
Well, you're up just a little bit. You got 9 feet.
I think it's just over hole up. Not even. No, no.
Not that much?
No, because we're gonna firm it in. Bring her back. Whoa.
There?
Yeah, just click it and we'll see what it looks like. May not even be that high. I think it's one click less. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it.
Firmer in.
You're gonna go past the tape then?
Yep.
I didn't think there's a lot of turn that, but I was okay with trying that there to start.
Leave it there, Pete. Leave it alone.
I went up the ramp and back a bit.
Oh, did it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Take it out
I'll give
then.
you a line.
Well, it's a 4-8.
4.5 is probably good, but don't be short. I mean, that would have taken it if it hits a hole.
I mean, you're none too far. That putt's not going to get away from you break wise.
No, I don't even think it is in speed running.
You went up the ramp, did you?
Well,
Don't focus too much on that.
Just go past the holes.
You
and
just
touch.
roll that the way you like it. And it'll
Yeah.
play. Good putt. Yeah.
Yeah, good birdie.
It was just a straightforward putt. We just played it up a little too high.
Good birdie. Can't afford to leave any of
Oh,
those.
Sims, I got that myself.
Can't afford to leave any of those.
Look at Paul Sims, I got that alone.
Yeah, all by yourself.
Play over here a little bit for angle. This one's right in between clubs for me. I don't got a club for this. I could play a cut driver would be the right distance, but how are you gonna hit a cut driver to left game?
But I can't get over that drive. You get by it a little bit.
Screw.
Yeah, well,
I'll get over there.
Okay, yeah, at least we got a good look at it there. We weren't gonna get there anyway.
No, I know.
Are we lined up, right?
I adjusted it. 250 would have gave you
What-
a little more than 250, which would have gave you probably.
Front edge.
Oh yeah, would have gave you front edge. Probably would have gave us a pot. Yeah.
Hey, big dog.
You'd have never climbed the ridge though.
No, no, for sure.
Once you hit the pretty decent spinner though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Never had the toe closed, I guess.
Hey, Ryan. This is a putt. We need to make an eagle on a fire forward or something.
Well, I'm glad we at least got that one. That was a big deal.
Yeah, we can't,
Cross the birdie par 3 is good.
we have to birdie every hole, maybe.
I'll throw in, we got them both at 7, wasn't it?
What?
Eagles?
7 eagles.
Well, if you got 3 fellas that can hit it this distance every hole,
You're putting.
you got a chance for 3 guys to put it on there.
Yep, no, you're putting.
first hole, none of them hitting drivers. Fuck, Ryan. Damn it. Hit that well in the warm-up, too. I should have taken one practice swing with that. That was actually a good number for me once I
Figured out where the came there. It was 260 to the front, which is perfect for, like, my 265 should have hit into that ridge.
Throw a circle, Pete.
Yeah, I'm trying, but honest.
Great shot.
Oh, the spinner.
Spinner.
Good shot. Good shot. 53.
Afraid sometimes though that kind of a swing isn't going to translate well on the grass. Get over. This might be the hole we talked
Yeah,
about the other
Sims
day.
was here. I think that
Yes,
we both come off the front.
yes, we did, yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Gotta get her up.
gotta carry it up there, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good shot, Pete. You probably only were 5 feet to the good, huh?
Yes, it might have come back, but I did hit the spin. Good looking shot
Too
too.
far, a little long, 62.
Oh, you're looking quick, see, I didn't,
I'm just,
I can't get away from it now.
I'm just working so much on my face angle, I'm not
Thinking
focusing
about-
as not the distance.
yeah. It just needs work.
Well, I need to get my face angle right and then start feeling the distance after. Which that was a good face angle for me. The ball came out at a nice height and pretty straight towards the target.
Yeah, oh no, it was just a little too much pace.
I'm Nick.
I confirm. It's getting closer to where I can hit the weapon.
I think I'm better off hitting the driver right now. Geez, that's actually just perfect distance for me again, for fuck's sake.
Yesterday I was able to get right to the front edge of that bunker.
Yeah, it's the bunker in front.
Oh, I think you can get there easy, Pete.
I can't get it past the bunker, but I got it
No, but I think
through
you
the
can get
bunker.
it to the bunker.
Yeah, I did yesterday, but doesn't mean that's today.
No, you're not hitting it well, no. I'm not blaming anything on swing or face
No,
angle right now.
I'm
It's
just
all
not hitting the ball straight or square.
no, it's not squaring it up at all.
Nope, just whatever, a little bit off.
I know how frustrating that is. You stand up there and scrap.
I'm, yeah.
When you know you can get to where you want to
I
be.
know what I
then
was
you scrap
doing
it.
with it
Same
here
thing
the
on the
other
last
day,
hole.
right?
Same thing I did in the last hole. No, you're back on, just leaning back on the back foot and just playing the big fucking spinner again.
Both of them.
5,200 and 2,000 side.
Neither of them are going to get us a birdie, are they?
Not easily.
Even if we're in that front bunker, shouldn't hurt us too bad.
Not easily.
Okay, Ryan. Better than those two.
Just gotta make sure to hit down on it like I've been practicing for a month with that club. That's the key, to not scrapping it for me. Punch it off the ground. There we go. Oh, where did that go? Damn it.
Yes, sir, that would have been real good. That was 261
Right.
and a half,
I was
set it up for two.
So concerned with hitting down on it, and just
Yeah.
had the perfect distance number. Landed on the
You
green.
had set the marker for 262.
Yeah. God, it wasn't even close. A major push.
Whew, had a whack, something terrible. Gonna have to play it though.
Yeah, I don't think we got any options.
Jeez. 57, basically,
7 up and
basically 50 yards to the right it was.
carry this 60, I think, or swing it for 60.
Seven, eight.
Good shot. I'd like to make one of them some crazy day.
Yeah,
Pete hit 66 or 7 of them in.
none today.
Oh, still early.
Good, that was. We could mess this one up.
Always into that, you're trying to get her right there. Yeah, we're not. I think it's three lost touches.
Peak performance. Pete's wedges are good, his woods aren't good, and our woods aren't good, and their wedges aren't good.
Well, there's that.
We're 4 for 4.
Well, you had a nice full wedge there. We're almost lucky to be where
Oh,
we're
yeah,
at.
power 3. I got that out right alone.
Saved us there.
I
Send
sent that
a
out.
note.
I already sent it. So.
Yeah, that should be a good shot.
Too far
Don't
to
go
go.
in the hole.
Too far.
Still not bad.
No, it's much better. My
Yeah.
face angle the last two were good, so at least that's a start.
All right.
Well, this is a little longer than we played, Pete.
Yeah.
144, I think we
Put
played.
me in the middle, Ryan,
Uh-oh.
somewhere, away from that corner. I'm
This
not
is a
playing-
big test if we're gonna stay in it or not here, isn't
I'm
it?
playing that sucker pin. I'm gonna hit a 7-iron, and I think I'm gonna hit a lead ball. I think.
151 to carry. Geez, I'm not loving the 7-iron, but
It's behind
Well-
the limb too, isn't it?
I can hit, I don't think 8's enough.
it just all depends on whether you're drawn or not.
If you can hit it straight, I think a 7's probably a reasonable club. You know what I mean?
My 7's usually a 160, and with
Well,
that
they're
down,
155 plus, yeah.
like my 8's gonna give me 147, 148.
If you're drawing a little bit, you get 152 out of it, but we don't want to draw it here either, so. I think you should go with the 7, and
That's for the best. I
because
guess.
if you draw the 7, you'll carry that right over.
so just kind of, the wind will hold it that way a little bit too. I'm gonna take it right there.
You want
Just
putt.
try not to let the hands flip over. Nice strike, Pete. That's a
151.
perfect. Yeah,
Over to
excellent. No, that's good. Sit. That's just exactly 400 cut, 400 feet.
151 was lost.
I didn't have to have you that far over, but
Well, I
if
don't-
I'd aimed at the pin, you were in the trap.
I don't
So
wanna be in trouble.
no,
Right.
it's perfect shot for the first
But if I
shot.
hit that straight, it's in the bunker.
If I aimed you at the pin,
Correct.
you were in the bunker, yeah.
Yeah. And that's not my job.
So that's the difference with hitting a bit of a fade. Takes your number down a bit.
Right.
Which that was a perfect number. You're still a little long. But like I said, if you'd have drawn that some Pete and hit that 158, boy, that was handy there. And hit that 158, you were carrying it.
Yeah.
It was going to reach through.
Then it would run through.
Yeah.
It's the exact same number, 151.6.
Was that a 7 also?
Yeah.
It was a great shot, it just,
Yeah, it needed to be over.
that's
that
pretty,
right.
that's not, it's just really not there for a fade either though.
Well, there's no room.
Exactly.
You got no room.
Perfect.
And I don't like you have to a perfect end line.
Yeah.
You almost have to hit into the
That
fringe.
bag.
Yeah. If I can get to, which is going to be a good strike for me today, if I can get to 147 or 8, I've got a good chance
Yeah.
in it. That's where we're at anyway. So that can improve a little.
Good looking shot.
Good number, if it stays right enough.
Good looking shot.
Oh,
Look at that.
I got 149 out of it too.
Sure, 150 would have been enough. 151.
151 game. What was it? It was 159. So, I mean, I just needed to be a little more to the right.
I think so. It would have been fine.
Like probably 7, 8 feet to the right. I'd have been probably on the front edge of the circle.
Yeah. Just make this putt, boys.
She's hot for you, Pete.
Super easy.
You want about,
What you think? Let's not waste one if we can help it.
think that's too much there?
No, I don't think it's too much. No, that's probably a little over 40%.
Yep.
I think we want to be close to a 6, Ryan, if you want to look there. But 15 feet is 5.2.
I think we could lose that right, but there's not much break at the end, so
Take it there?
we'll roll it. I think a 5-5.
Yeah.
So
I can almost get to the screen.
I think you need to come close to the screen,
Yeah.
especially where we're closer right now.
Yeah.
Easy, easy, easy. No,
Right through.
pushed it in, hit it 6-3.
So maybe that was a little too much, so.
Well,
It didn't turn much.
I mean, we were well over our speed, plus we were 0.7 push.
I think me in a little roll.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's hard to. You have that mouse pointed for a left-hander, and I just can't get it turned when I come back to it.
Okay, Glenn.
How far did you get, Pete? 6-3.
So I'm going to say you had him here.
Yeah, I'd come
Oh,
in.
40% where I have it.
About
Yeah.
a third of that, I think, should come in. You need to make it. Yep, perfect. Just touch the screen then.
Where are we a full hole? Pretty well there.
1 cup, I think you're there.
Right to the edge of that shadow. Right there, just over a cup.
Good, perfect. Put her in, big dog. Don't be short.
He was 0.7 though, and he was too firm. I'm gonna look at it again. How much is that?
That's about a cup and a half.
No, but percentage.
30.
30, yeah, a third, that's about a third.
Yeah, what are you thinking for speed?
Well,
He was well into the screen, obviously.
well, then I'm kind of thinking the screen.
Halfway up the ramp or barely to the screen.
Between, yeah, I was just saying on the ramp.
Yeah, let's try it right there.
There
Yeah,
you go.
I like that.
Have a good speed. See what happens from there.
I think if you could roll that 5, 6 or 7, pretty close to 0, it's going in. A little soft, yeah. Fuck.
Little soft.
Jeez, boys.
Oh. Got a lot soft when I got to the ramp.
We had 3 really good iron shots here, and we're down to the last putt.
Need to make it.
Didn't even
There, I guess.
get any read out of it. It was the worst of it.
Well, because it died when the brake was on, but I think.
We didn't get much of a read out of yours, we didn't get much of a read out of his. Now we make 1 good putt out of the 3 and maybe miss it. If we even get a good putt.
Gotta go forward, Ryan. You're not in the light. No. Oh, there came one, okay. Help us out.
The 3 good putts in the last hole never got, and we were better off with only 1 good putt. That'd be a good putt.
You gotta be shitting me. Was a good putt. Nice putt. Damn.
5-5.
That hurt.
Thought it would take her.
That hurt.
Wow,
It's straight-
could have easily caught the fucking left and went in there. I mean,
Nice roll. Good speed.
yeah, I was really soft on speed, so I played too much brake. I pulled it a wee bit, but I just played too much brake. Because for being that soft, I never should have been still left. Easy putt. For three of us to miss that's not good.
No.
Good drive, Pete.
3-1.
Ah, that's too bad.
That hurt. Too bad.
Putts have got us so far. We missed one in the first hole, but I thought we putted pretty good there. But
I thought, well, I hit it too firm. Didn't give
Not
you
the
green
first
on
hole.
it. Oh, no, but there.
the first hole I thought we putted well, but
Yeah,
we took. You were too soft, too hard. Dad was too soft. and
yeah, didn't give you the
We
right,
didn't have a good enough line.
you
to
had to
last.
be in another half a cup. Well struck again, Glenn, I think. Shit.
Yeah, that would have been. That's probably the hardest birdie on the course. I'm gonna say.
Tough pin there.
Where that pin was and
Yeah.
the distance to the hole, that's probably the hardest birdie. So if we'd have got that one, I think we'd have had all the birdies.
Give him the putt here, Ryan. Look back towards the square.
There you
Ah, it's
go.
roping.
Right.
Ah,
Didn't have enough on it anyway. Look at this. Fuck. 9-4 down. We got lots of green now, so.
No feet, it's 40, how long it is?
Yeah.
That's only 11 difference. Yeah, that's well done.
Yeah, that's fine. Caught that just a little scruffy too. I thought it might work when it first took
yeah,
off.
yeah, it took off, but then bent halfway.
Well, if I catch it a little scruffy, it's gonna roll over because I can't keep the face square if I hit it scruffy.
That's it, they don't care.
Terrible.
No, I just hit that ball.
Well, it was lack of swing though.
Oh, it's gone. He working? Not anymore. I call him back.
Get it closer than that, Glenn, make a good swing.
Well, you got 40?
Get that arm inside and make a good swing. Get it 50, 45.
No, 40's
I
fine.
know, but
Mine was. Oh, Jesus. Christ.
Need some work on them wedges for sure. That closure up something awful. That's just going like a nuke. Should be hitting that black wedge there, I think.
give it a good putt or put it in a circle.
Struggle. Team struggle.
Yep. Yep. That's your name.
Putts, tee shots, and
Other than
some
that,
chips
we're
too.
good.
I haven't hit a good tee shot yet.
That's it.
Alright.
Yeah. Whoa. Put her.
A lot of spin on them.
Balls.
Wedge is feeling a little bit better than
Yeah.
9-3, Pete.
Give me a line, boys. A good one.
Well,
Yeah, I like it up there, yeah.
right there.
Just one more, maybe. Sure.
It'll be firm, Pete.
Yeah, just slide over. It's not quite a cup. I'm gonna go.
Right?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, geez, the hammer's right through
That'd
again.
be terrible.
And then too firm.
See,
Close. I think that's.
you hit that one the distance we wanted the last one.
There. 5-3 on a 4-2. Hey. Okay, big dog, help with him.
That's a good putt. Good firm, obviously.
Yeah. 5.
Boys, they're both well through the circle.
After being short in the last one, it was.
It was long, the last one was long again.
And we're not even sure our line now once you get on the last guy.
Well, you can't, I can't hit the ball like that and firm it in. You know.
I might hit this off and miss a low now.
No, I don't think so. You get it right in.
4.1 is 5. I got the same line, so I should be go 4-4 to make it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
4-4.
Saving our day a little.
Wow.
There's a good one for you, Pete, here. Downhill there, you roll her in the circle, there dozens of them.
No.
If we could get one here, we could get a chance to eagle the last hole to get ahead of par still.
Yeah.
Or 9, right?
Yeah.
Could really use one here though.
Gotta make sure I'm lined up. Oh, wow. I'll just play over, I'm just gonna play over this way, Dad, and then you can just, stand
Way over that.
Stand a little more reasonable. Let the lines do its thing. Don't get it, like, don't play that cutter though, right?
Well, I'm aiming at the left side.
Yeah, but don't play that big high spin cutter.
No,
So
I'm not planning to.
we can use the distance. Play the one that you were hitting fairly straight. Well, I didn't like anything about that, so I'm glad it never hit. That wasn't anything, nothing was good about that.
No?
No. That looked like you were gonna play that great big fucking balloon thing. I'd rather you were still a hair close and set up with the ball like in a different position like you were doing earlier, you know, when you were hitting them good ones there when you finished. Looks better.
Run.
Not quite enough of it. Wasn't far off. Didn't need much more. It's a chance. Didn't need much. You just got it low, didn't you?
Well, only 45, yeah.
No, but I mean low on the face.
Yeah. I said straight low, only 45 height. If I go a little bit more on.
I should be driving that green right there.
Well, Dad only hit 212 and he was almost on. Like if you went,
235 would put it right at the pin.
oh God, yeah. Dad got a lot of run because he was so low. I'm planning to hit this like 240.
Yeah.
235, 240. And if high, then it'll probably hold. I can make a good swing for it. That's better.
Not that it's
Come on.
No, that's a good number. Geez, that would have been perfect distance. I focused so much on not booking there.
51 feet for Glenn, or we go Ryan?
Oh no, it's gotta be here, yeah. I was coming in just perfect, with just, in order to really to realistically to make it, we needed to get to about there. But. 0.3, it's not breaking a lot until we get to here, and then it's going pretty hard. But it's way uphill, so it's not gonna break like crazy.
51 feet, 50 feet.
That's about 1.25 right there.
See, uphill pretty hard, Pete, so.
11, that's gonna be like a 12 and a half to 13.
Well, that's 51 feet.
But it's up
Long,
1-3.
50 feet's 11.
I'd say 13.
No, I like it closer to 14.
See what I can come up with.
13 and a half to 14 would be a good try.
It's a guess, let's see.
No,
Where he hit it.
no. Pushed it 182. Not a good day for the
Things
putter.
are coming my way now.
Well, you hit a nice weight shot in the first or second hole.
Well,
There.
a couple holes.
Hurt
Was
yourself
that
on
anybody
50.
important?
That was terrible.
I think the line might have been reasonable, Dad. I might have played too much break judging off of Pete's, but I'll bring it in a wee bit. Because he pushed it 1.8 and he was way too easy.
Well, I'm liable to pull it if anything, you know me.
Well, just don't bother pulling it.
Give us a U then. What do you have at 11.6?
96. Needs to be more than, at least 13.
Too hard that one. No, 14. Just a little firm.
Oh!
Good line. 0.1. If you'd have rolled that at 13.2, 13.3, that would have been some fucking close to going in.
I thought it did have a chance, but they're kind of straightened.
Yeah.
It's just a bit too firm, but
What did I have? 14. Pretty
14,
damn
so 13,
Did hit that
Like
hard.
low-
13 and a half,
low
13.
13s. Even 13.5 is going to be by
I
the
think
edge.
so, yeah. Yeah. You leave the same line?
Yeah, I did click it though, didn't
I
I?
don't know if he did or not, honestly.
Well, fuck, if I click it again, it'll fuck it all up. I had to have clicked it because I'm lining up right of the hole for sure. Like, look at the grid
Yes,
on it.
that's right, the
Yeah.
grid is lined up that way, yeah. Keep your speed right, with hope for chances, take your chances.
Yeah,
good?
12 and a half. A little short.
It's in the circle.
Not awful, but
I'm gonna return that call just for a minute.
Church bells. Well, no option here but the eagle.
well, the putting's got us little. Made one putt in the last hole. I mean, it was only 9 feet.
Missed 2.
That one there wasn't unrealistic. I mean, it could go in, but we should have had
The first hole, we were very close.
at least one out of the 3, possibly 2 out of the 3. 2 out of the 3 would have been okay that we've missed. One was a definite. That putt that we missed on that par 3, that wasn't a hard putt.
No.
We weren't positive of the line.
No, that was a 4. That was poorer than the putt on 1.
I think in a 4-man, the 4th guy would make that every time because after mine, you knew for sure where you need to line it up.
Well, last year I had won that barbecue and I couldn't get her no more than 300.
Yeah.
Then I put that other hose on there, the 375, so I brought it up in the deck and took the cover off it there before Pete came today. And so I just go fire it up. see what happens. No time was all 450. So whatever was going on.
Maybe it had a little air in it or something.
Well, maybe. Whatever it did, hopefully. That's what it'll do.
368.
He's a good tee shot, Pete.
I know.
For sure.
Boy, that pin's tucked in there too. They got some tricky pins.
Yeah, it's not fun for you, for sure.
Not pretty, but we'll take it.
In the middle.
That's not bad. 222 is the right side to be on.
Yeah.
It's just
Not
41.
hitting it so
4150 and 900 isn't
spins.
what we want to see.
Get that better organized. The back nine. Let's get an eagle here, boys.
Well, I think we're a little late to make a push now anyway, but
Let's get an eagle here, the square.
Okay.
Middle.
Way back here, I seen it flying back here somewhere.
Land on there, Pete. Did you got one?
Yeah, I seen it fly back here. It's back here.
No, but it didn't land on there.
Around here somewhere. Might have went underneath or underneath the stool, one or the other.
I'll get it moving up there.
Find it?
Right here, I see it. Right here.
He wouldn't let me have it.
Oh. The whole knee slapper.
He knew where it was the whole time. He
I
wanted to
know,
wait till you get down there. Not good. Stay in the shortstop at least.
Yeah, we will.
Alright, then. Not that I couldn't do a whole lot more, I could get it 30 or 40 yards closer, but.
85.
Wasn't gonna change the dynamic of the hole or not.
You want to run off the front of that, Pete?
Gotta get it all the way back, eh? Aim here a little, yeah, to the left. Here.
okay.
Oh, she would buzz Jeremy. It'd be terrific.
Well, we'll do it again. I got the 56 should be enough.
85, 7 up. Yeah, because the 52 we're getting up to
Full
90,
400.
so I like a full 56.
Yeah.
You'll have lots of spin on it, so you can just swing right away at it.
Yep.
The distance is perfect. Don't get right, don't get right. Yeah, good shot.
You wiggled her alone.
Right.
Shot, Pete. Good.
We need them.
It was just a fraction clunky,
It
wasn't it?
didn't sound clunky,
No.
but it went good enough.
Yeah.
It went the distance it should go.
It just wasn't completely clean, but it wasn't bad either.
No, wasn't enough to turn it over even.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You just,
You did get 1,000 to the side spin to the right, though. But we played you far enough
to compensate
save
for
for
that,
that,
yeah. We didn't play him outside.
Well, we didn't swing it for him either.
Gee, the whole sympathy crowd kicking in.
Well, I mean,
Terrible bunches. They're all just
passive.
absolutely. I know if I swing hard, it's going to be a big pole, so I try to leave it a little off and out there, and
Yeah.
that's where it goes. Quite a lot off and out there.
You were swinging them good the full ones, so I'm not sure why your mindset changed on the polar ones. 85.
Right in the hole. Right in.
Oh!
Oh,
geez.
gee, I thought it was gonna fly in.
Prisoner dumped her
Yes,
at
sir, that would've been fun.
1 yard, the 86 instead of 85.
Hey, nice
I
shot.
would interested to see what would happen. I wonder if
Oh,
this game allows it to do that though.
would go in and fall out like it did.
I don't know, we've never seen one
Well,
like
pickles that day.
try to land in the hole. No, the pickles
Yeah, I
is a
know.
roller, but we've never seen one
Fly
like
in.
try to land in.
No.
I don't know how many times in golf in general after 30 some years that I had the hole in one in Fredericton that time with John Jardine. Were you
But
there
it hit
too?
the meat,
Yeah, you
it
were
went
there.
down in, like it
Yeah,
did.
but it landed in the hole
But
it caught a little bit
not
on
on
the
the
way.
plastic, it hit
though.
the,
It caught a little bit on the
yeah,
way
and
in.
knocked the dead.
But we never seen anything. It just dumped.
Well, we didn't even know it was, you thought it was in.
And
We
I
didn't-
dumped one on number 9 in Petty Kodiak and I didn't see it. I was playing with Sam in
And
the
it
best
stayed
ball.
in?
Andrew and Trevor. I had about an 70, 80 yard pitch and it landed in the hole and stayed in the hole too.
Yeah. Got her lined up where we want.
Where's my fucking mouse? Oh, there it is. This is very discouraging for me because it seems like
Most of these par 4s are my mini and I hit one good one. It was 50 yards right. And coming into this before I frigged up my elbow, good drive feet. Before I frigged up my elbow, I was hitting the mini driver absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Whoa.
Like right up till the middle of last week, the mini driver was perfect.
Was hitting your number on every time.
Yeah, I could.
Within a 5 yard.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And I was hitting it good.
Yeah. For
Eight times out of 10, I was hitting it perfect.
I think what you're seeing is a result of your arm being sore.
It is, yeah. Swing's just a little different than it was when we had it earlier on the range. You're getting speed.
well, I don't know what to hit here, to be honest. I know what to hit for a club, but maybe I'll go over this way a little. That'll help
I
some.
think 265.
Oh no, distance-wise I know, but it's just
You mean line-wise?
like, yes, I guess I can carry that corner, and I got wind with me, so maybe I just line up right there. It's gonna be hard to hold the green though. Almost got
Our
to.
only chance. I mean, we got,
Almost got to play some sort of a little fade that'll kind of hit here and run up.
can you fade your mini?
Yeah, I can. It doesn't spin a lot, so I'm just worried if I hit there that it's going to go right through the green, you know what I mean?
Well, the pin's way at the back, and I mean, we've got one right on the front, so also it's being short.
Like if I hit it 265, it'll land right there. I guess we'll just take our chances where it goes. I'll just try to hit it dead straight right there.
Perfect. Use an eagle.
If it draws, we're at a lock either way because it'll never stop, so I'll just try to hit something very straight right there.
You need to eagle one of the par 4 somewhere, don't you?
Well, 2. We'd have got the first hole, and that par 3 putt we missed, we'd have been exactly where we wanted to be. Exactly where we wanted to
I think we
be. So
can,
we're 2 shots behind where we wanted to be.
right, we're gonna find a way to get 2 eagles before 18.
Yeah.
And bird is part of the
Well, we got a par, birdie them, yeah. We can't have a par anyway now.
I hit that wonderful too. Look how far I hit that.
Come on.
No, it's just out too far.
Geez, that would be perfect distance. Shit.
I think I maybe could have held that. It was high enough at 112. I'm not just sure why I'm getting a little pushy though. It's like a 274. I think.
Yeah, you carried it right through the pin. 282, you'd have been perfect, I think. So, now we got 100-foot putt.
I'm not sure why I'm getting pushy.
Lord, forgive us.
Yeah, I wonder if I couldn't wedge that.
Almost like that better there. There's just so much green here.
Right.
You get up over that ridge.
The ridge is so intimidating. I think we play from here because look, we're on the same level.
I agree.
I don't think there's any chance we ever make this.
No, so we want to guarantee ourselves.
I think we play a floppy wedge here and we know what we're up against
Yeah.
because we're all.
I can carry it up there, but it's got to be carried up there.
Yeah, but you're gonna anyway.
I know that, but I say it's got to be.
When you're 59, you're gonna anyway. So. You don't need to be cute with it. You just play your normal shot.
Pull it out maybe or something to do.
Yeah. Okay. Well up.
Oh, not that you didn't try.
That would have been a fun eagle.
That was what I wanted.
God.
You never got that close with your putt.
Good. Fuck. I guess you wouldn't have.
Said I'm gonna hold this out and I tried. Gee,
Hit the pin just too
yeah,
square.
probably a good thing because it was gonna run through pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd rather 15 or 20 feet coming back than that was awful, wasn't it?
Did you not see a hard Pete swap? God, your mind playing tricks on you, man. I thought Pete's was bad in golf. Yours has proven to be worse here lately.
Yeah.
You're such a mind game.
Oh.
And you know, in hockey, there's hockey smarts like Chris Tanev is just hockey smart.
Right.
Because that's the right things with the puck. But when you're power forward, you just go hard.
It's a reaction.
You just go hard. Like you don't have to do all this.
Like I don't think Connor McDavid thinks about what he's doing. He just does it. You know what I mean? I don't.
His mind can react quick to I'm going to try this or try that.
But once he starts that process, it doesn't.
It just goes like.
Yeah. Like he's not standing over a putt. Like he's just going. You're rabbit.
Jeez, it didn't take much of a hit to get there for old Uncle Sam to be.
Well, no, that's what I said. I didn't think it was as bad as it ended up being.
I didn't think.
Yours was, yeah.
No, but I didn't hit mine very hard, and I
You
flew
went by it.
Yeah.
I didn't think that my hit was as terrible as it turned out to be. Whenever you get close to the green.
But you don't follow through on some of them little wedges sometimes.
In between clubs for me. If I hit that one hit last hole 275 with the mini, then I'd be good.
Try to get a fade with the driver.
Coming on around, Pete.
Spinning her though.
Yeah, that's not, they're good hits, but they're not where they've been another 10 yards or so in there.
Well, you got 1500 too much spin on it. So the swing's
Say
different.
there's another 10 yards in there,
Oh,
but that's better than it was. It's way back. That's a good hit, 231, go
didn't
right.
like that one, did?
Skidded.
No.
That's your better drive for sure.
Get your head on her. Get the feet.
Yeah. You goodbye, Pete. You blew him right off the fucking radar.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh, you got it.
You lost 2, so if I'm going to lose a few,
Yeah.
if I hit it like I did last time, I'll land there on the front of the green
We got ourselves a putt.
and chase it up, or I can hit a driver and try to chase it, like fly it. If I hit a driver with a little fade, I can try to fly it to here. That's the 2 options.
I like the driver.
What's that grid saying? Does that mean it's running off?
I think it runs off
Yeah.
to the
Well,
left.
the red
Run.
is, the yellow's not as much.
So it's running down to the blue though, so I'm gonna have to,
Correct.
if I hit the mini,
Carry it that far.
If I hit the mini driver and land it on the front, is it going to go up over the hill?
It's pretty steep front if I remember that. Remember this is one we talked about?
No, the one we talked about, we played earlier.
No, yeah, okay. I think it's.
This
steep
one
on the
may
front.
also be. but-
Like, I think you gotta carry that hump, Ryan. I don't think that'll let you run up.
All right.
well, we'll try, or we'll make birdie from your guys', so we gotta do what we can do to make eagle. I can definitely carry it to there.
Well, I think that's a good choice.
No, to here, where I'm at, 270 with the mini
Yeah.
driver.
If you hit short of that ridge, it should run up, or you hit it past it, but if you
Or,
get into it,
or I hit a driver and I aim it here and I fade it and land it, try to land it right around here.
I think that's our best chance, but.
Well, you just said the other one a minute ago.
No, I think you gotta be over that ridge
In the air.
in the air.
Okay,
I do.
well, let's do her then.
What do you think, Dad?
I agree. I concur.
You think we're better off trying to fly it up the hill?
What do you feel most confident with, the driver or the mini, I guess, as much as anything?
Well, I feel a little better about the mini just for the sake that I have to hit a fade and I haven't hit one in a long
And
time.
hit the mini.
No, but it's If it's not gonna give us a chance for eagle, there's no sense doing it.
I think it's not enough the way you've hit it 275, and I don't think that'll get us there.
Yeah, well, then there's no sense. If this one can hit the shot twice out of 10, at least it's twice out of
Well,
10.
it's two try.
If I hit the other one perfect, and it's still not gonna be enough.
We got a 20% chance here.
If we're still gonna make a 50-foot putt after hit it perfect, then it's no sense.
Right.
I might as well take the low percentage to try to get close enough where we can make the putt.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna lose 2 yards, so I need like 280 to 290 raw.
I think that's full because you've been hitting that.
275 to 290 raw gives us a pretty decent chance. There's me, a little fade. Oh, I hit that good. Cut! Oh, it won't cut, you prick, and the distance is perfect.
Kick onto the green.
You know,
Fuck!
you know which way it's gonna get.
I know.
It cut, no, it cut it raw. 74, whatever
That
it
was
was.
exactly what you needed.
Fuck! The distance was right on the money, wasn't it?
Yeah. And you see how it's all running up?
Jeez. And the spin was nice because you want spin to stop it on the
You're
green.
running off there pretty hard and then balls.
That's what I say. That's going to the front.
When that first left, it looked like it
But
was starting to try
never
to
turned an
fade.
inch off line.
It looked like it was trying to fade. I can't hit that one now because it's 4 degrees down.
Okay. This has got to be carried all the way back there, boys.
Geez, we had all that green. I hit right on the left fringe.
Yeah, and if you see if you'd hit just another, maybe 2 yards to the right, that would have kicked hard to the pin.
I got 291 out of it. It needed a good smash because I don't think that was too much.
No, I don't either.
No,
I don't think the mini that got there.
It's all uphill, so wherever you hit on.
I'd have got the
green,
mini on,
it's
I'd have got the
up.
mini on the green, but if it started up, it just would have ran
Right,
back.
yeah. Well, we gotta come up. Let's get this right, boys.
I needed about 300 to 400 more side spin to the right, and it would have been right up by the pin. Good shot.
You back?
Yeah, that's a good shot. Spin.
Easy. Oh, I beat you some touch around the green.
I'm doing good with that wedge.
Unbelievable, really.
Yeah,
It is.
new edge.
No wonder you and Sam got the even par.
Geez, that was a good drive. That was so
Yeah.
fucking close.
Well, I say,
I played it over there to play a little fade. If I'd have just played it at the pin, I would have been on
if
the
you'd
middle.
hit that ridge even on the left, it would've went that way.
Force it that way, yeah.
Yeah.
We're off by 10, 15 feet, that
Yeah.
good eagle putt.
It's a better hit. Too much, but it's a better hit. It's okay.
Very comfortable with it. Very coordinated.
You just don't wanna hit it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I just got no feel for
Yeah.
distance on it.
Well, and
It's
you're
not
not
that
like,
old.
it's face angle, like you're drawing out 1,000. For you can't do that. Because you're just gonna send it like you did.
I mean, I barely hit that thing.
Yeah, well,
It's about 72 yards.
just jumping because the face is so close. Should be good right there. Circle.
It is. Oh, don't jerk. Putter out, birdie.
What should we do for par 3? But just a
Right,
par 4. This
Par four,
this should
220.
run for you, Pete.
This is a 3-wood here.
This is the one we were working on yesterday with the 5-wood.
I know, but I'm not hitting it quite as quite as I was yesterday. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I just know what we played for 2 days ago.
2 days ago it was a 5-wood. So now today's a different game for you.
Yeah.
So maybe it's 3-wood today then. The reason I like the 5-wood is because the 5-wood
Will.
fades a little and the 3-wood
Okay,
was drawn, but now but what I'm saying is now things are different today.
I realize, but, well, what do you think?
Hit the 3-wood. Which one do you like better right now?
Oh, I probably like the 5 better now, but 3 will give me the.
I think you need the 3 to get
I
the
do
distance
too.
today, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's a little breeze that way, and I don't want to go in that trap. I'd rather have a putt, so we're going to play it right there.
Always you struck that good, but it's peeling off. Oh no.
Easy, easy.
Sick. Well, we'll take it then.
Yeah, okay, Pete, it's gotta be somewhere.
Where'd you hit her? You hit her all you could too.
224.
217.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you hit a 227 here the other day. That just goes to show the difference in the game
In
right
my
now,
game
because you
right
weren't
today.
gonna hit that any more solid than that.
No, that's as good as I was.
I thought, when I said, oh no, I thought you were gonna catch a trap.
Yeah,
But you hit it well enough to carry the trap.
carried the trap, yeah.
And you had enough backspin on it to hold it. So it's a great shot. Boy, that baby was missing,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Well, on the heel.
Hey,
Not
Ryan,
a bad spot.
you're an automatic, I'll put it right beside you.
Wow, there's not a lot for me to do now, Pete. I just enjoyed the ride of that one.
I think we can make that one.
I don't think 5 would've got me that one.
I'll go first, Pete.
Yep, sure.
Well, I think if you'd landed 5 on the front edge, and what my thought was, we'd
On
aim,
that line,
we'd aim the 5 wood at this front right edge,
yeah.
land it on the front edge, and then it would kind of release up towards the
Follow
pin.
to the left,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I was worried if you got the 3 hot, you would blow it through like you did the other day.
Yeah, well, it could have easy enough, but that's as far as I'm hitting that today.
Yeah.
No more.
My God, isn't that wild?
Now we need this pup. Need this pup.
And the problem is when my elbows are fucked up, I can't practice.
Well, and
I was just starting to get it coming real good. I found the last 2-3 weeks, my driver was getting real good. I still feel the driver's good. Mini was perfect, my irons were improving, and I needed a little work on my wedges.
yeah, your feel is.
I was to the point where I was just gonna start working on my wedges and some of my irons, but the irons were pretty solid.
What do you think of that? That's 50%.
I think we need a hair more. Feeling quite a bit through the middle.
You're gonna putt first?
Yeah, I am.
20 is 6'2".
I think that's damn handy, but right here, there's a fair bit of push.
A 6'2".
5-2.
I'd say a 6 is good because you're.
We need to focus a lot on speed right now.
I think.
I'm looking at the screen.
Yes.
Oh, I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking at hitting it.
Yeah.
I'm right in the middle of that big block there.
50?
I might be in the same spot Dad was at, but
Pretty close, yep. But that's 50% of the block, so we know that.
yeah, so I might be like 53% over.
I think if you just touch the screen, Glenn, that should do it.
Is that enough?
Well, we'll find it.
I think it is, Ryan, I do.
We'll find it.
Because the brake's all in the middle.
I'm gonna go just, let me reset. I just wanna go like
I like it right where it was.
one more ball is all I want.
If you go one more ball, then I'm gonna
No,
push
that's-
it a little.
No, don't push it. Just
Well.
sit right where it was.
So
Just right where it
17,
was.
so 15 and 5-2, we like a 5-5. So we want to go
To the screen.
up the ramp.
Yes, for sure.
We don't need to be to the screen.
No?
We need to definitely get up the ramp.
Yep, you got it.
Good. Firm, too firm for sure.
Eagle.
And it was 0-0, so obviously we didn't, we weren't playing enough break.
0.2.
We weren't playing enough break.
Well, I knew to go firm.
No, you said you wanted to push it because I was playing too much break.
I did push it, 0.2, didn't I? 0.2.
Yeah.
All right, Pete, this is the one you need.
You need to get this.
Got a little lucky there.
Well, we'll take it.
We're looking for 5-5, 6-3, and head right in the middle.
I got a pitching wedge.
Yeah, that should be good. We just don't want
Run off
to.
the
We don't want
front.
to smother because I'm going to
It'll
let
be
you
short.
play right at it. Get 2 miles an hour left or right wind.
You want to check that green first, but she's all run off front.
No, there's nothing to check because we're just
Either
gonna,
get there or
There's
you
your back
don't.
to the pin.
like if you go like a 200-300 fade like you normally do, it's going to hold against that wind perfectly. Distance should be perfect. Oh, fucking whirly bird! Fuck. You don't even need to see the shot after your whirly
I know.
bird's it.
I know it soon. I did it with my hand just go this way.
Yeah.
And I knew it.
Yeah, 1,000 sides spin.
All right, Glenn, something better.
That
than
one's set up perfect for that club
I know.
because a little fade would put you perfect on the 120 number.
Yeah, rather than 122 or 3.
You got the full wedge there?
I do, yeah.
Okay, just hang on because
I'd much rather have a putt from here than be in that trap, so. And I think your 115, 116 wedge should run up right the pin on it. Stay right there. Another fucking spin
That's
on
that hole man right there.
Well, there's a lot of spin on it too, but yeah. That's a tricky pin
It's gotta be
placement.
right back there.
Fuck.
Oh, wait.
Can't afford to leave one now, Ryan. This is what you can.
Well, I guess I'm not playing well with these numbers, but I'm gonna try it here. Try not. If it stays out there, it wouldn't be awful if I can get my number right. The 108 gained them 1 yard. I'm gonna have to land this probably 17 or 18, eh?
At least. I don't think you can be short based on, I think if you're 3 or 4 yards short, you'll come back. I think you gotta almost carry the full 120.
I'm just so scared of this club. A full club should be perfect, but lately, if I'm shutting it down a little bit, it's just fucking sailing.
Like I hit 120.
Yeah.
I hit 127 the other day with a full one by mistake. Yeah, there's a slope right there. Maybe 126 or 7 is better than 116.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I do too.
It at least will stay on and fall back if nothing else.
I'll choke up a little bit and then I'll just swing
But hit it
all
full,
through.
hit it full.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it full. So I'm gonna just play a punch, but.
Good looking shot if it's enough.
Turn?
Be the right
A
number.
little bit too much, but.
No, easy.
Spin. Okay, 17 feet.
Definitely better there than.
Where we were.
Well, yeah.
than-
We were nowhere.
A little bit short in front, you know.
We were nowhere, so.
Geez, it was right over the pin if it would have been a little bit softer.
You gonna putt?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Put it in the hole.
It's about the same distance. On the last one, 17,
Yeah, it's the same number. We were
and I went too much.
wanting halfway up the ramp.
Made it.
Yep.
Yeah. This is slightly downhill too, so you don't need,
I'm playing for a softer pot here.
15 is 5-2, so I'd say 5-5, 5-6.
5-5's what I like. And I like that line right there.
Okay, GW. Put her in, please. That'd be
Yep.
great.
5-5.
Just wait. Yeah. Second guessing myself. I haven't been playing enough on here. I want to go up to the upper edge of this at the 5-5 number. Okay.
3/4.
Okay. I got a spot there.
Okay.
Gonna curl, that's gonna curl pretty good. I like where that's at.
Get the speed right.
That should be perfect. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you got it. Whoa! Ah! A little softer than I thought, 5-1.
Jay, good putt.
It's perfect line for a
I
5.
see it just leaking, and it didn't have the speed up.
He was 5-1.
I didn't realize
You
this.
up the ramp at all?
I didn't,
I think I went up the ramp.
you're not in the red there, Pete.
I think I went up the ramp.
I think he just kind of just bumped it back, like maybe he get up and go this far and then it just come back off.
Okay.
A little bit of a pull point.
I think a 5-3 to a 5-6 makes this putt. No. 5-7.
A little touch push.
Not enough to talk about those, same as yours.
Gee,
My heavens, what a struggle, eh?
should be making putts.
Well, it's not a bad putt, Pete.
It's just too
That's
much
not a bad
touch-
putt. It's a
touch of
touch
speed,
too much
too much.
speed. Yeah. Well, I mean, we went from, we played the same spot
where you guys both were 0.2 and 0.3, and one was 5.1 and one was 5.7.
Yeah.
And I don't know that 5.6 goes in, and I don't know that 5.2 goes in.
I think 5.
So I think you need 5.3 to 5.5.
Yeah, we'll go in, I agree with you.
So there's no sense in me changing the line, I just,
Take our
and,
chances of speed.
and playing it firmer, because you still gotta hit the numbers, so you might as well go where you know it's at. I never even watched the rears when I'm so busy watching the damn putt, I'm not watching the ball.
Mine went across the left edge. Or you mean up the ramp?
Yeah. It clearly never crested.
No, it didn't.
Because you picked it up back
I was
here.
partway up the ramp, I don't remember.
You picked it up from back here though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Got
Boys, I'll tell you, 5.4, and I was right on it, barely went in that left edge there. It barely went
I
in.
know. Could have snuck by.
That was a damn good
Yeah,
putt.
my
Still
thought,
pretty.
I can see it staying out a little bit.
If that wouldn't have went in at 5.4, that would have been pretty discouraging, because that's,
That was perfectly hit.
well, we said it's gonna be 5.3 to 5.5, and I went 5.4.
Yeah.
So obviously Dad's at 5.1, like, if he putted at 5.2, maybe it went in. This is one that we can get. 214 carries it onto that front edge, Pete. I don't know that that's not. It's sloping away again though, but if you can hit a 3-wood to there, would you not? Would you not chase it up from there? Like,
Yes, I can try.
if you hit a driver
It's that same 3-wood as last time.
if you hit a driver 230, you're just gonna skate through. Maybe you got a tiny breeze with you. Even if that gives you 1 or 2 yards, it's gonna be helpful. But I mean, if you hit the driver's spinning at 225 or 30, then that's perfect too. But how do you play for that? You've been doing it, but
I can play this at 220 and try, like the shot I hit last time, hope for the same shot.
I think you need a whisker more than last time, but
Well,
not much. You were 217.
yeah,
I like 220, or I like 225 to 230 with a 3500 spin on a driver.
well, what do you think? Is my best option looking at what I'm doing today?
I guess if you want to go with a shot that you want to hit perfect, it's the 3-wood. If you want to go with the driver with a spinny one that you've been hitting a few of them, not intentionally, then
I think you'll hit a good 3-wood.
The 3-wood
let's try the
guarantees
3-wood
a
then.
birdie, I think.
let's
Well,
try.
I think
Oh,
you'll
we don't
hit
give a
a
fuck
great
about birdie.
Okay. I can do with it.
I'm gonna play it dead straight then, right there.
Okay.
Well, you hit it fucking lots of distance.
Oh, I know.
You were just close.
Just closed it up to get the distance. Shit.
No good ball speed. It just
Just,
I mean, either caught a fraction of ground.
no, I think I just
too close.
hold it.
228.9.
3-wood.
Cut. Jeez, you had the number two just too fucking far left. Damn it. 227. That would have been absolutely perfect. God. You kind of get in there. You get a little antsy. You get hitting that shot before we get lining you up. We'd have lined you up, say about there.
Okay, Ryan, give us a chance. I get one more before 18.
Those numbers were perfect for Ed. What do you think the driver? At 227, I mean, that would have been absolutely ideal.
You just got a little antsy.
Well, I thought Pete had me lined up, that's why I hit.
Yeah, good. I'm gonna get one here for once. Watch this.
228.
Bite.
No, I don't want it to bite. Don't want it to go right.
Oh, whoa. You bastard.
Ah, fuck. Can't buy one, eh?
Wow.
I honestly thought that was gonna be so close to the circle that it was gonna be beyond.
Oh. That was nice.
I couldn't hit that in there, I could not. Drawing right to the pin. I played it to the right, I guess never should have done that.
Well, if you'd have played it at the middle, it would probably would turn
Yeah.
left.
Overdrawing, yeah. I hit it exactly where I had the thing lined up, like I lined the thing up right where the fucking ball
Where
hit.
did the ball go?
Oh, it's in the rough
Went
there.
down here into this roughage.
Landed on the green and kicked right. I thought everything was funneling left there. I guess it was right up
You're just
until.
on the edge, though.
Yeah.
You can see the balls running off here.
If I'd have hit here, I'd have hit here.
Yeah, I think
here.
it would have went up there.
Up into there. Yeah. Probably,
Yeah.
probably 5 feet off. Just like that driver on that other hole.
Chip it in, Bruce.
Yeah, it's going that way, then it's going that way, and you're starting right, so I think you just play it straight, Pete.
Yeah, I thought that, yeah.
Up there a little.
Good chip.
Up there a
Didn't
little.
need much more, I'll tell you that. It shoots out to the right just enough for the
I hit that as straight as I could.
Well, you were .4, so you hit it damn straight.
Yeah, and so it was breaking back to the hole, but as you say, it came off to the right and went back to the left.
My two real good shots off the tee, I missed by about 5 feet
Right,
from having a
yeah.
good chance. I would have swore when that one was in the air that we were gonna be inside 20 feet,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, well, you would have been, I
It
think.
looked like it was drawn.
2 yards to the left, you'd have been within 20 feet.
Well, I thought it was definitely drawn enough to get me.
Well, the number is right, 228.
Correct, yeah.
Was it?
Was the right number. Yours or his. I mean, yours would have scooted up there pretty good too, if you had,
Yeah.
you know.
Chance?
Yeah.
I pushed it just a little bit,
Yeah.
pushed it 1.1.
I think you carried a bit over that as well.
Well, I just pushed the 1.1 push, I think.
Okay, boys, I'm gonna find one more somewhere.
Well, these are fun, these little tournaments. I'd like to
Yeah,
be feeling a little bit better coming into one.
just a couple of chances.
Oh, this is that hole, yeah. It's hard to get any gain for you guys.
Should I,
No,
maybe
just
get 3 wood?
just thumper. Maybe you go crazy and fucking crash it, Pete. You might get.
Okay.
Where's the fucking thing? Is it not going to show it?
The what?
Doesn't show it. That's the way the software is in this. Doesn't show the alignment.
No,
But anyway, I'm going to line you up right there and
yeah.
take your chances. Be okay.
Yep.
Left side of the trap. All right.
A little better each time. I come up out of that a bit. But,
Well, yeah, and it didn't
I'm not
sound
getting
well,
there
but it
anyway.
wasn't great.
No.
I'm not getting there anyway, so my job is to get it right where it is, I guess. The other side would be better though, man, because of the where the
So
pin
move
is.
me over on it?
I got you over on the right side of the trap. Is that what you mean?
No, on the D marker.
Oh. This is what you've been wanting to do. That's what you bought this club for. This hole.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's a good hit.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm pretty perfect.
Up the clock.
Well. Hey, it'll work.
Please, St. John, get this club for that one hole and I'll take it back.
I wouldn't let it.
I don't like how it doesn't show the thing that it normally does.
with
I can,
markers
I guess
on
I can see the pin right there, so I need to get just right over this,
Right at that white line.
yeah.
It's,
And the wind's going a fraction left, so I think there's an opportunity there. How far is that? I never even looked.
312.
Oh yeah, that's almost ideal.
I'm getting in a weird spot here.
Give us our best chance.
300 raw should run that right up on.
Perfect.
Shouldn't even really need draw because the wind will help it a little wee bit.
Oh,
How's that?
oh, is it? Nice.
Oh, it overturned.
Yeah.
Geez, I didn't think I'd get over to the left.
Wow. Nice shot.
God, I would have called that for
For on
on the
green.
middle of the front of the green every time when I left.
I thought so too.
How's that?
I thought so.
Did you think it was going left? I didn't.
Well, yeah, I was watching it on there, over here.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt it was going left, but you
Yeah.
kept watching it turn where that trap line
Oh.
was.
I aimed it on the right edge and I thought I pushed it just a little bit and then it was coming back.
Yeah, we get this one up and down quick.
Good speed and good numbers and stuff.
Quick, because it's gonna
Well, I
get
mean,
down.
there's not much green there, that's all I'm saying.
No.
Gee.
Be in a hurry.
I thought that was
didn't
absolutely, when it started drawing, I thought it was absolutely perfect. Because I knew when it was drawing, that meant that the
Yeah.
spin was low on the backspin, so it would help it to run.
That's gonna be 295. All right, let's get this puppy.
Great shot.
He's put a few in the circle, but I don't think he has it.
Yeah, too much.
Can't take that away from you, Pete.
No, I can't, no. No, that's about the only club's helped me today, well. Put her in a hole, man.
I'll be the
We need,
same.
we need something like that to happen, something good. Better hit, no, sir. They seem solider, but they're not carrying anywhere.
Now,
You know what I mean? It didn't sound like a bad hit. They just didn't give you.
we'll pull up.
19 raw. Did you hit the black one there?
I did, yep. Hold it.
Okay, Ryan?
Negative 340.
Finger in the hole.
That's not terrible though. 340. The other one's for 1,000. This one opened up a little bit. Kind of had that close a little. Kind of comes out of that rock a little quick.
156,
There you go, Pete. Uphill a little bit.
7 iron.
Wind's kind of thinking about helping you.
If we get this birdie, I think we can finish under birdie, you know. With me, 18.
7,
Yeah, should be.
I think, eh? Maybe put me a bit to the center, Ryan?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Wind's going that way a little, and so I think everything's good there.
Middle.
147.
Might chase up there and give us a reasonable putt, yeah. Hold, hold. Ooh.
37 feet, 38 feet. Just slapped it a bit.
Ooh.
Didn't come through on it good. Afraid of pulling it to the right, so I stayed out with it. Okay, Glenn, this is a hole for you. You leave it at the middle and you drill her back there. This is your hole.
Whoa, baby. You got lots of distance out of that.
170 raw.
Okay, boys, we need to get
He didn't get up on the toe thing there.
We need to get this, Ryan.
Well, I don't got enough club to get there, but I'm gonna be close.
Well, within 5 feet be great.
Have you got feet, 12? Yeah,
36 feet, 37 feet.
If I can get a little tiny breeze, it'll help. I'm gonna go super high, so. I'm gonna try to get Dan handy to 150, so I can get raw. I
Okay.
should get a little
Yeah.
bit of jump out.
Good looking shot.
I'm 48, a little short, but might help us on the wind.
Jump.
Yeah, that's about what I figured I
Okay,
could get.
11 feet. Shot.
Good shot, I just didn't have quite enough club, I knew that going in.
Well, I'll take an 11 footer.
Well, it was either that or try to choke, do a bunch of weird stuff on an 8 and
That hasn't been working for you because you're
No.
just not sharp enough right now with it. A pretty good looking pot.
Up a little bit, so like 12 feet.
4 or 5. Just past the holes, I think, Glenn. I might have a different view.
well, we're getting kind of into the range here. We just got to kind of feel it out yourself. And putt it.
You're good there?
I'm good there, yeah.
Four, 5, 4, 6, Glenn.
Good putt.
Gotta go.
No, never made it. 4-6 short.
Wow,
6 is short.
that's right line though, I think, eh?
Yep.
You take a whisker off so you can be a bit firmer.
Okay.
Where is he?
Okay. Good putt though, Glenn.
Yeah, everything seemed good about it. The 2 inches up made a difference.
So you didn't get to the ramp, did you?
No.
You did.
I know, I'm glad to. I didn't get in the light though.
I like the pot. It might have been hair firm, but
I
Well,
know.
if it was in the hole, I think he's okay.
yeah. Yeah, I would definitely would have taken it as long as it didn't stay high, but. No, sir. Oh, you got it! I can't believe it.
My God.
Jeez, I thought that one,
That was outside.
that one that I had breaking in earlier, I thought was
Over
short.
0.8.
We're going. Yeah, it was the pole,
Over
yeah.
0.8.
It was the pole. It was perfect speed and perfect line, it was just a
When
little
you
pole.
fell back.
Well, I knew it was gonna
I
give it
pulled it
a
into
shake.
it.
Like the
Yeah.
ground.
It did, didn't
Yeah.
you feel the shake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did. I knew that it was gonna help, whether it was enough or not.
It's only 240 there.
Needed that one to happen.
238 will put you on the green, Pete. In the air.
Just swing within yourself, Vincent. Don't do anything stupid. Now, it's a little late for being that.
Grip it strong and accelerate towards the 267. Ah, fuck this. The strike is just awful, eh?
Oh,
It's all in the strike.
it's all, yeah, it's all in the brain.
No, it's just a strike, you're just not hitting the ball
It's
well.
not hitting it flush.
No.
Trying too hard, I guess. Help me out, big dog.
Some of them are real good numbers for you, and it's frustrating when
When
you
you
get
get them good numbers and you can't
Then you
actually
can't
get it.
repeat it.
If that's the spot that you want it to be for that
Right.
club. That's in a good spot, I guess.
Need you to have a good drive, Ryan. Give us a crack at it. That's our birdie for sure, right there.
in between clubs again.
Held it back.
The driving iron, I can sail to there, but that once again it's sloped down. Like every hole
You gotta
sloped
carry it all
down.
the way back, I think.
But if I flush it, I'm gonna send it 265, it's gonna land it at the pin. Little breeze at us, I'll just try to choke up, I guess, and
Because we'll get birdie from where your father is, so if you're over the back, then you're over the back. And
the
you'll get
driving
birdie.
iron 245 would be max, and there's no way that's chasing to the pin.
Not with that uphill grade.
Just a hard shot for me here.
We need a hard shot.
I could play a little cut, take some off. I can try that. There's room for a little bit of cut. So what number would I need with a little bit of cut? $250 would be a good number, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it'll hit on the slope going up and slow it down.
I'm gonna try it about right there and hit a full mini with a little bit of cut.
Sounds good to us.
Hit it off a little tee. Hit it off a little tee. Lets me get the hub underneath it. Double cross this shit. I'll get right off balance when I come through. Right off balance coming through.
Okay, well,
Nope,
not a bad
that's
looking
not a
shot
better
right where you
angle.
are. That 51.
Yeah, I think you're.
Too much green is not good for
I
us.
think we're better off there, yep.
Because if we get too much green, dead's always short.
Well, yeah. No complaints.
No, but it's just too much green.
He wants to run everything up.
And you are often too.
I know, when you got.
When you gotta fly it up over, then it makes you hit it. Oh boy!
There you is.
Welcome to the fucking jungle.
There you is.
Oh,
Surprised you read it.
Huh?
oh,
Surprised you read it.
machine's firing all cylinders. Pick
Yes,
that up.
sir, yeah. That's a better program. I normally wouldn't read it. Oh, okay, that was come out of nowhere.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Stay there. 21 feet. Gee,
We got all afternoon to practice some wedge shots, yeah.
Oh, we gotta get
Shanks was in Seattle. We got a what?
stuff we gotta do.
Yeah. Practice your wedges.
We gotta get the stuff put on the deck before road gets home.
Oh.
I think that's home all day.
Was she working?
Yeah.
Good shot.
Shot.
45, long.
Stop.
Little shot.
Okay, 13 feet, boys. Gonna make her. Okay, DW?
Get a lot of use of that 58. So get a feel for it a bit. Good for practicing wedging this style tournament.
Yeah. The other thing we gotta do, Ryan, is make sure we get our lines right on our button too, right? We gotta sort that out a bit.
No, I think it's good.
Think you're happy? Still the same line?
We've been very close to zero on everything,
Yeah.
so.
Too much there?
That's too much, yeah.
Oh, that's too much, yeah. It's uphill. You get come a little bit yet. Well,
Perfect.
I like a little more than that.
We'll go
no,
with
no, I like it there. 'Cause you're up-
13.
You're uphill a little
Say
bit.
you want
We'll play that
about
at
a 5-2.
15. And we'll play that, yeah.
5-2.
So you wanna get up the ramp just a wee bit?
Look over here.
Yeah, no, that's perfect for a 5-2.
Hold it a little.
Hold it 0.9, yeah.
I'd say even a little less, Overman.
No, I don't think so, Pete. He was 0.9.
5-3, weight was good. It's full.
There, I took a little whisker off. Less than half the cup I took off.
Is there? Good putt.
I won.
Well, it makes us.
Ah, the wind's into us.
That's not
Too bad it
terrible.
wasn't the other way.
Use an eagle here. The par 5, yeah.
Makes us 20. We missed a couple early on.
Well,
Over here, I think, is
Can't
the
go back.
spot to be.
Eagle makes us,
20.
yeah.
where else is the eagle?
No, only eagle makes it 20.
Yeah, we had that one other eagle besides 9.
Yeah, we had a.
Oh, that 3 wood, you hit the nice 3
Yeah,
wood,
we
you
did.
hit that one, yeah. Maybe 3 eagles, 1 par. That sounded a lot better, Pete, but the spin was still
Spin's
through the
fine.
roof, but it was struck off the face good.
Yeah.
Just your hands were obviously open, but
4,300.
at least it was,
It's
at
going
least
the
it was
right,
hit well.
Good speed and hit off the face in a good spot.
I'm going the right direction with it. I got a little too far from the ball that time. I stepped back just a touch, because them scuffy ones were getting too close again. Sounded real solid. 240 attack, go rabbit.
speed, hello.
There. All right,
Dead straight with a
let's get us an eagle.
3,000 backspin, 241.
The balls around, be great.
2,900. Minus 50.
Hey, the old draw out the machine. I can see people complaining about you at Lakeside now.
Because I hit them.
You knew Trevor had something scheduled that weekend, eh?
Oh,
But he said he didn't think he was gonna go, and then he got back and he said he talked to Alex. Alex was okay with trying to change the date, but he hadn't talked to Rebecca yet. Had a couple things. he had
oh,
lined
for
up.
something else.
So he said he talked to Rebecca, let me know within a few days. And that was 5 or 6 days ago. July 12th.
Yep.
He thought it was in June last year. That may have been. No, sir.
Get out of that.
Just smothered it a little bit, eh? 650 side spin, only got 90 in height.
You could pretty well get back there with a good one.
Yeah. With the right line.
Well, I was figuring on getting onto the green, but I don't know if I'd have done a lot more than that. But I think I could have got onto the green.
Because it was 312 to the front edge, so if I flew it 300 or better, it was going to bounce onto the green. 3-4 right, 1-4 down. I think we take it, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, need it, boys. So, I'm going to the right. You want to line me up a bit left, Brian? Ooh,
It's actually funneling down too, so we'll play it up.
there.
Yeah.
Get the distance right.
So I think you want to carry it.
50 at least.
No, I like 60.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Did it
fuck.
again.
Here comes the fucking party. Jesus, fuck. First time was funny, now this time's getting a little annoying.
That's not funny.
Here comes the party. Fuck.
No, that's 2 in a row.
Jesus, that was a good shot for you there. Jesus, that fall over in the fucking woods pissing, gonna get mad
Yeah,
again
well, we
soon.
can piss off.
Holy fuck.
We need an eagle, I don't care what he does.
55, can you get her back there? Wants to go right anyway, doesn't it?
Here's 60 at least.
Jumped her.
Even if it wasn't chunked in, it wasn't, the swing was like for like a 35, 40 yarder.
Well,
Thanks a lot for coming. Save me, Ryan. It's a reasonable putt. We'll funnel to the right anyway.
I don't mind that number, the distance. I'm getting hot most of the day, so I think we should be all right. We'll be all right here.
48.6.
Look at that. Holy fuck.
What happened?
I was 10 yards less than where I wanted to be, but fuck, you had to fly it 70 or more. That trap just killed us.
Wow.
Yeah,
55 feet.
20%.
55 feet.
Should have played it out of the fairway, I guess.
Well, easy to say now.
Well, if one of the first ones would have showed us that, we might have played it a little more. I'd have played a different club, because
That must have been what happened.
Look at that for
Sunrise Canyon.
what a fucking, what a shame.
Yeah. What a shame it is.
Fucking can't.
4 feet, not 2.
75 feet at least.
Turned that driver just a bit too much, and then we,
That's where you put the line out there?
Out to the edge.
even if I was 10 yards longer where I wanted to be, it was no good either.
So what was that thing?
Would have been closer, but
Like 3,000?
wow, that's
Probably up in that 14 range
Yeah.
again. It's way more than 60 feet, so yeah, I like 14.
Oh, what a shame.
$13.8. Jesus, that ball never even started left.
Stop.
What happened? Why didn't that start left?
Did you maybe not click it, or?
I never even touched it.
Well, that's why. I said you got it
I
where
wasn't
you
even
want
over there. I never did anything with it.
it. I said you got it where you want it, right out there.
Who?
I
never did
said
it.
that.
Yeah, well, somebody was over there and it wasn't fucking me.
Well, I was over there.
It wasn't me.
I was over there and picked the ball to use.
Well, no, but somebody went over there and put the pointer up there.
I don't know, I wasn't near there, so here we go with that question.
no, it had to because it showed the fucking pointer up there.
It did.
It was right, that's what I said, you wanted up that part of that line, seemed like a lot to me.
Well. you're
No, this
far
don't even
down,
look like it did before.
Almost out to the edge, I think.
Somebody must just pointed the mouse up there and then left.
Never met in the house.
Yeah, so well, it broke that much, I
It
guess.
broke that much, so give me that much
Yeah, but
above.
I don't even know if it took the clip. If the pointer was out there, maybe it didn't even take it.
It didn't, you went right at the hole and it fell off.
Well, one of the two of you guys come over here and
I
put the.
picked the ball that we used. I never touched anything for a line. And when I looked up there after, I seen the marker out there and I said, you want that much? So I assumed that's where the ball was going, but it seemed like an awful lot to me to be way out to the edge of the circle. But
Well, one of the two of you put the mouse up there, was it?
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just sitting there. Wait, when you clicked the thing, you must have moved the mouse or something.
well, I clicked for the ball to use.
14?
Yeah.
Hold on. He pulled at 1.3 up as well. So that was
Right on there.
to there, and then he pulled it, so we'll go up to there.
You're in for birdie, so.
Not much turn.
Well, not that speed.
Well, no, but I mean, even mine was just when it died.
Yeah.
But he pushed 1.6 also, and he was too fast.
It's not an easy putt.
No.
To get it up through.
Yeah.
Well. Put her in, Ryan. Save disappointment.
A little shy. Hey, that was pretty
That
good
was a
line.
pretty good
too.
line too, yeah.
Made it 14.
You won. Good game, man.
Yeah.
One par and 2 eagles.
Yeah,
We should have had a,
left a little out
We
there, but
left a couple up there for sure.
if we'd have, you had a great shot on number 6. If we'd have made that putt, we'd have played everything quite well,
Up,
other than the last
Yeah,
hole,
yeah.
really.
from
And we
55
didn't make
yards.
the putt on one.
Couldn't get up and down from 55.
Well, that was a